That was, of course, Harvest Worship with Not the Same. Here on your radio station, AM 930, The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk. Well, we've been talking about Joshua and how that Joshua had certain characteristics. And one of them was that he was a man of prayer. You know, there's an incident where Joshua was wondering how he was going to be able to take the city of Jericho, because the city of Jericho was tightly shut up, as the King James puts it. So he was thinking about that, and then all of a sudden, as he was praying about the situation, he met a divine individual that was going to show him. And so basically, when he met that individual, the individual said, "Take your shoes off. You are on holy ground." And then the plan was formulated on how to take the city of Jericho. God is going to give us, of course, guidance and direction on how we can overcome the obstacles in our lives. Now, of course, for us today, two of those components happens to be the Word of God and also the activity of prayer, where we talk to God and God talks to us, and we are able to formulate a plan together to be able to overcome the obstacles and the things that come our way, wherever they may come from. And that's where prayer is such a vital component in there. When you say, "Okay, Lord, this is my situation. This is where I find myself right now." And prayer is also the avenue in which you can receive guidance and direction when you are reading the Word of God. You know, the thing that you need to do when you are having your devotions is you say, "Lord, okay, I'm opening up the pages of the Bible right now. And what I'm going to do, Lord, is I'm going to ask you to show me through direct impression or, some way that I can receive the Word of God. I'm going to think about it, but Lord, also as well, I need to learn to apply it, because it's in the application of the Word of God that, Lord, I'm going to find exactly the demonstration of how I'm going to overcome these obstacles." God often gives us wonderful promises that enable us to be able to walk through the dark times, the difficult times, because those times do come. You have times of, where you feel like you're on the mountaintop, and then there are other times where you feel like you're in the cave. Either way, God will not leave you. That's the wonderful promise that we have from Matthew chapter 28, verse number 20, where Jesus says, "I will never leave you. I will never forsake you." Isn't it great to know that you have all these wonderful vehicles, these wonderful avenues of getting guidance and direction? Remember what Solomon said in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. "Trust the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean to your own understanding, but always acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path." Joshua understood that, and because of that, he was a man of prayer. Now, I talked about the fact that he never left the tabernacle in the wilderness. It was his daily practice to be there. And that's just a simple illustration that you and I must closet ourselves away. We must, from time to time, get alone with God. I recommend doing it daily, and not just for a couple of moments, but really spend some quality time with God, because that way you'll know who He is and His plan and purpose for your life. A little thought for you today from your friends here at AM 930 The Light, Edmonton's Positive Talk.